said that possibly the most important piece of legislation to enacted in America over the past half century. So the Bay Doll is really was or is really, really important. So the Economist magazine said that. Okay? In order to finish with the Bay Doll, the Bay Doll talk about the promote the utilization of invention arising from federal supported research and development program. The idea is to encourage the participation of small companies or small entity, promote the collaboration between the university or the R&D organization to the industry, and ensure that the invention made by this organization can be used to promote the free competition in the companies. Okay. Another implication, of course, promote the commercialization and public availability of invention made in USA by the USA industry and labor. The state can use some technologies, and the idea is as well minimize the cost of the administration process. Remember that in the 80s we are in the end of the problems or diplomatic problem between the state and Russia, you know, so the defense area in this time was very important, so probably the defense area was the area that the parliament are thinking when they write this policy. Okay? So, the Chilean national policies. And when we talk about the specific focus as well that the Chile have. So, first I would like to talk about who laws or policies we have now, about the R&D incentive, how it's work, how the mining use it in the last 10 years, about a very specific law was called Chilean Innovation Fund, that was in 2005. I give you details about it, and that is really new. The Science, Technology, Knowledge and Innovation Ministry that was created just 10 days ago. 10 days ago. That is really new. But have some problems. But just 10 days ago. So, the first part. The law, probably your economists have that. I want to bring it because first, the intellectual property was created in 1970. The intellectual property. Okay, modified in 2010, but have 50 years. Talk about copyright, you know, IP regulation body, traditional cultural expression. Okay? Then, more than 20 years later, we create the industrial property law in 1981. Okay? And then, in that specific law talk about genetic resources, geographical indication, of course, patents, industrial design, industrial layout of integrated circuits. I don't know if someone uses it, but anyway, it's part of the law. Trade names, trademark, trade secrets, utility models, etc. And was modified in 2012. And finally, we have another plants breeders' right, created after the previous law in 1994, modified in 2012 as well, and that is more related with the plant variety protection. Okay? So that three policies have basically the regulation in Chile. Miss some law here? Which law do you think that?
Science and technology law.
Science and technology.
For regulation of the conflict of
interest
on academics and industry.
Could be. Another one could be useful to improve, create some incentives, facilitate clear rules for make business with science. The research. We are talking about the national law, not necessarily with the university or local law. From my point of view, we need the knowledge or technology transfer law in Chile. We don't have it. From my point of view, we need it.
It's not including the industrial property law?
Some part of them. Okay? Of course, the intellectual property, the industrial property have part of the technology aspect. You know, like what happens if there is an emergency in the country or something like this. But remember, one of my first slide about incentives. How we improve the relationship with the industry? What happens if the industry invests in R&D? Can you sell that? Can you make, etc. So, yeah, from my point of view, we need a knowledge transfer like an Baydol. Baydol, remember, is not just an industrial property law. It's a mix between industrial and or let me put it in another way. We need a new industrial property law that include the tech transfer activities. Okay?
If you introduce the law, how about the bureaucracies, regulation? Because knowledge is free nowadays. You know, anyone to introduce a law that will you'll try to cut down the creativity and innovation. Because creativity innovation is free, sharing. But once you put a law, put a policy, that's just my view.
Yeah, no, I understood. The answer is yes. When we talk about law, it's like a bureaucracy, basically, but not necessarily. For that, when I started, I said that we need to create some incentives. Probably when we talk about policy or law, is not the first best name, you know. I'm agree, but if you create a new law, doesn't mean that now you can do anything free, not necessary. You said, for example, if the industry invest in the R&D activities, they can reduce tax. Now we have a policy for tax, we have another for IP, we have another institution for, something like this can congregate, for example, that is just examples, congregate all the different policies that are in the country. They can talk each other, you know, in order to facilitate the whole process. That is my point. Okay? Yes?
I think the point here is that policy has the objective to give you the option to protect your findings. But you have the option, you are not obliged to do that. So maybe if you want to publish the result, you can publish that in a scientific journal and everyone can know that. But if you want to protect, you have the mechanisms to do that.
Yeah, because if you don't protect, probably someone else can take it or make that they want with the technology, but it's something you said. Thank you very much. Second one, R&D incentive tax. That law was created in 2008, was modified in 2012. You said every law was modified in 2012, I don't know why, but was modified in 2012 as well. The idea, this law is encouraged at the companies, or the local companies, to invest in R&D activities. Okay. Now Corfo is the national agency who promote the innovation, tech transfer, the innovation activities are in charge of that. And how it works? First, you can reduce or you have tax credit for the 35 directly, 35 of the total amount. Okay? Then the another 65 can be expenses. So reduce tax as well, but not directly like another 35. Okay? So more or less the 50% of the total amount you can reduce in tax. That's important. Later, please, the people from Peru, if you can explain your law is higher than that, if you want. The minimum amount that you can invest or that you need to invest to apply for that tax credit is around $8,000 US. Not so much. So the small companies can apply for that. That's me. And the maximum is 0.2 million US. Okay? And of course here you can include fees, salary, current expenses, capital investment, etc. Okay? And at the same time, you can apply for the public fund, okay? And the benefit of R&D law can be complemented with the public funds.
So the R&D law is in place already?
Yeah.
It's more to attract private sector to go into research.
Exactly.
This one, it is fully subscribed or not?
You know my presentation because it's here. No, yeah. So let me check if I put now. So the law was yes, I put here. The law was created in 2008. Okay, approved. I mean, so you need a couple of years in order to start to work on it. Then was modified in 2012. Why?